Hello bachcho, this is Radha and welcome to my channel Biology Adda for All. Today we will discuss about the nutrition in plants. As we all know that in our previous video we have discussed about the types of heterotrophic nutrition. There we have discussed about the saprophytic nutrition, holozoic nutrition and parasitic nutrition. And today we will discuss about the nutrition in plants. So first of all, we should know what we should know. We should know what is photosynthesis because we have discussed about the autotrophic nutrition too. There we have discussed that some of the organisms, some of the living beings are able to synthesize their own food. That's why they are known as autotrophs. Now, so here we are discussing about the nutrition in plants, the mode of nutrition in plant. Green plants prepare their own food. They are able to synthesize their own food. They make food in the presence of sunlight. Sunlight provides energy. Carbon dioxide and water are the raw material, and chloroplast is the site where food is made. We all know about this definition. We are studying this definition from our junior classes. I think so many times I have told you the definition of photosynthesis, that the process of making food by green plants. They are using what? They are using carbon dioxide, water and sunlight, and this process is taking place in the green parts of plant. Where chlorophyll is present, only those parts can synthesize food for the plant. Clear to you? That is sunlight. And where chlorophyll is present? Chlorophyll is present inside the chloroplast. We all know the cell structure, that inside the cell, inside the plant cell, chloroplasts are there. Yes, some of the chloroplasts are there, and in chloroplast what is present? Chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is green color pigment which is responsible for the photosynthesis. Remember these things. Now what is photosynthesis? I have told you, but revise this definition again. Photosynthesis, the process by which green plants prepare food, is called photosynthesis. The process by which green plants prepare their food, that process is known as photosynthesis. These all terms are very important, so you can write these terms in your notebook. During this process, the solar energy is converted into chemical energy and carbohydrates are formed. So this formula, 6 molecule of carbon dioxide and water is also there in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. In the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, carbohydrate is synthesizing, and 6 molecule of oxygen is also releasing, and 6 molecule of water is remained here. Clear to you? Green leaves are the main site of photosynthesis. The green portion of the plant contain a pigment, chloroplast. Chloroplast is not a pigment. That chlorophyll is a pigment. Chloroplast is a cell organelle. You all know, you have studied about these things in class 9. The whole process of photosynthesis can be shown by the following equation. I have told about this equation. This equation is very important. Remember, learn this definition and learn this equation also, that 6 molecule of carbon dioxide plus 12 molecule of water, when these things will mix in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, they will synthesize glucose molecule, oxygen molecules and water. Clear? Now we will see raw materials for photosynthesis. These are the raw material, carbon dioxide, water, these are the raw material. But in this topic, but again see these things, what are the raw materials which are necessary for the photosynthesis. First one is sunlight, second one is chlorophyll, sunlight absorbed by chloroplast, and third one is carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide enters through stomata. You all know about the stomata, that inside the plant part some of the tiny pores are there by which gaseous exchange take place. These plants are releasing oxygen and they are taking carbon dioxide. Clear? Now water plus dissolved minerals like nitrogen, phosphorus, etc. are taken up by the roots from the soils. If any plant is there, see if any tree is there. Clear? Some roots are also there. What is the function of these roots? These roots are absorbing water and minerals. Water and mineral for the plant. Some tiny pores are also there. These pores are known as stomata, right? And through these stomata, carbon dioxide are also entering inside the body of plant. Clear to you? How do raw materials for photosynthesis become available to plant? How plants get these raw material? See this. Water comes from the soil through the xylem tissue in roots and stems. We all know that inside the roots and stems, two tissues are also present. First is xylem and second one is phloem. Xylem carries water and minerals and phloem carries food for the plant. Now carbon dioxide comes in the leaves through stomata. We have discussed about the stomata, that tiny pores are present inside the body of plants. Through those pores, through that tiny pores, gaseous exchange takes place inside the body of plants. So from roots plants are getting water and through stomata plants are getting carbon dioxide. When these things they get in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, chlorophyll is already present inside the green plants. First is the organelle which is present in the plant cell, and inside that chloroplast chlorophyll is present, which is necessary for the photosynthesis. I hope this point is clear to you. Now see main events of photosynthesis. What are the main events of photosynthesis? First one is absorption of light energy by chlorophyll. What will happen? First of all, that plant part will absorb sunlight. Next point, conversion of light energy into chemical energy. That sunlight will change into chemical energy inside the body of plant. Then splitting of water in hydrogen and oxygen molecules. That splitting of that plant will take water now. That plant will take water and that water molecule. Water means H2O. That hydrogen and oxygen will split. Now reduction of carbon dioxide to carbohydrate. That CO2 will change into C6H12O6. Clear? Sunlight activates chlorophyll, which leads to splitting of the water molecule. The hydrogen released by the splitting of the water molecule is utilized for the reduction of carbon dioxide to produce carbohydrates. The hydrogen released by the splitting of a water molecule, that water molecule were there, that water molecule will split into oxygen and hydrogen atoms, and that hydrogen atom will help in the reduction of carbon dioxide to produce carbohydrate. Oxygen is byproduct. When that water and carbon dioxide will mix, what will happen? They will make oxygen molecule also. That oxygen will release now. See here. See. That oxygen molecule is releasing. That oxygen molecule is byproduct. Carbohydrate is subsequently converted into starch and is stored in leaves and other storage parts. We all know that food is stored as starch in plant's part. So that starch is a polymer of glucose. Glucose is a monomer and starch is a polymer. So when so many glucose molecules will synthesize in the plant's body, they will combine and they will store as starch in different parts. The splitting of water molecules is a part of the light reaction. The splitting of water molecule. I have told you that water molecule were splitting into hydrogen and oxygen atom. So that process is a light reaction. That part is light reaction. Other steps are part of the dark reaction during photosynthesis. Now see stomata. I have told you what is stomata. These are tiny pores present in the epidermis of leaf, are stem through which gaseous exchange or transpiration occur. Function of stomata. What are the function of stomata? Exchange of gases like oxygen and carbon dioxide. Losses a large amount of water during transpiration. What is transpiration? Tell me what is transpiration. The removal of excess water from the plant's part is known as transpiration. Inside that bean-like guard cells, nucleus is also present. Chloroplast. These are chloroplast. Stomatal pore. This is stomatal pore. Subsidiary cells. These cells are known as subsidiary cell. This is structure of stomata. It is very important. Draw this diagram in your notebook. Opening and closing of stomatal pores. The opening and closing of stomatal pores are controlled by the turgidity of guard cell. I have shown you that these are the guard cell. These are the guard cell. है ना? These are the guard cell. ये guard cell है. The opening and closing of stomatal pores are controlled by the turgidity of guard cell. These guard cells are responsible for the opening and closing of stomata. When guard cell uptake water from surrounding cells, they swell to become a turgid body. When they are getting water, if they are getting water from the surrounding, what will happen? They will become turgid, and when they become turgid, they enlarge and the pore in between will open. They enlarge, stretch out now, then the pore will open, become open. While when water is released, if water is releasing, this water which is present in the guard cell will go out, what will happen? That guard cell, these guard cell will shrink, they become flaccid, shrinking to close the pore, and if they will shrink, the pore will be closed. Stomatal closing. This is known as stomatal closing. I hope this is clear to you. If any confusion is there, you can comment me. Now we will see significance of photosynthesis. What is the significance of photosynthesis? Why photosynthesis is very important for plants' life? Actually, photosynthesis is very important for whole earth, because only plants can produce their food by the process of photosynthesis, and all the living beings are dependent on plants for their food. It means photosynthesis is significant for all living beings, right? Photosynthesis is the main way through which solar energy is made available for different living beings. Second one, green plants are the main producer of food in the ecosystem. All other organisms directly or indirectly depend on green plants for food. I have told you. The process of photosynthesis also helps in maintaining the balance of carbon dioxide and oxygen in the air. By the process of photosynthesis, plants are taking carbon dioxide from the surrounding and releasing oxygen. It means they are balancing these gases. The amount of oxygen and carbon dioxide is balancing by this process. That's why we are saying that grow more and more trees, because they are able to balance these gases in the atmosphere. And if the level of carbon dioxide will increase in the atmosphere, they will cause greenhouse effect. And I think you know about the greenhouse effect. I have told you in class 9. Okay. So what we have discussed in this video, we have discussed about the nutrition in plant. What is photosynthesis? What are the raw materials which are necessary for the photosynthesis? First one is sunlight, chlorophyll, carbon dioxide and water. Site of photosynthesis, chloroplast. Inside the chloroplast, chlorophyll is present, which is responsible for the photosynthesis. It is a green color pigment. Main events of photosynthesis. So many events are there. I have told you what will happen. You can take a screenshot of these things. Main events of photosynthesis. Now stomata. What is stomata? Function of stomata. This diagram is also important. Opening and closing of stomatal pores. This definition. This diagram is also important. Significance of photosynthesis. So many headings I have given to you. You can write your own answer with the help of these headings. I think all the important points which can come in your examination, I have told you, I have explained. If any confusion is there, you can ask me.